was for you guys. I mean, up 21 points and end up giving up the game. Just what's the mood in the locker room this week?
The move's still the same, man. We just got to get better. It's just a couple X's and O's that we got to clean up and make the plays.
Is it different? Coach Lynn says that you guys need to learn how to win. Is that tough to do during the season, knowing like being able to learn how to finish off those games, or do you feel like it is something that you guys can learn during the season?
Yeah, that's what the season's for. You learn as you go. That's what the great teams do. They learn as they go, and that's what we got to do.
And what do you feel like you guys have learned within the last two games? Because against Jacksonville, you guys were able to finish off that game, even though you guys gave up that lead. But then against Denver, the lead was lost, and you guys weren't able to come out with the W.
Oh man, we just got to make the plays at the end as a whole. I feel like us on in all three phases, we all just got to make plays.
Thank you,
Nick.
Hey, Melvin, speaking of learning, you guys have faced Derek Carr quite a few times in your career. What have you guys have learned about Derek Carr, especially this year, to try to contain him and prevent him from making big plays?
Man, he's a great player, man. He leading that football club over there. Their offense is rolling, and they do a lot of stuff. And we got a lot of respect for Derek Carr. So, man, we just got to go out there and try to contain him.
What have you seen thus far with Josh Jacobs? I mean, he's had 5 TDs and only fumbled once, but he's really a powerful runner, really helps lead that offense. What do you guys have to do to contain him and prevent him from not getting going?
Oh, man, we got to get 11 hats to the ball because he's a great runner and he runs hard. So, and that's one thing we try to hold in on, just getting 11 hats to the ball.
Thanks, Melvin.
Yep.
Gilbert.
Hey, Melvin, being a team captain and being one of the most vocal players on the team, do you take it upon yourself to go to each player and say, hey, it's a long season, we can get this back right on track?
No, I don't do that because that's already understood. When every man in that locker room know what we're trying to do and know what we need to do to get to where we were trying to go. So you don't have to do that.
And Melvin, it seems like the coaches are taking a lot of heat for the blown leads. How much do the players want to win for the coaches to take some pressure off them?
Yeah, it ain't just the coaches, man. It's all of us. We all in this together, so it's a collective thing. So it ain't just the coaches, it ain't just the players. It's all us in this together.
Does it feel like everybody's still on the same page?
Yeah, we definitely on the same page.
Thank you, Melvin.
Yeah.
Over to Jim.
Yeah, Melvin, I mean, you've been on teams that have been through this before, lost a lot of close games, been in a lot of close games. Are there things that have come out of those experiences that could be helpful in this situation?
Yeah, there's always things that come out of everything that can help you in every situation. And in those situations, man, we just got to stay the course, no matter how it go. No matter if it get too high, no matter if it get too low, just stay a course.
Is the most important thing just to stay together as a team and not fracture or finger point or any of that?
We never gonna do that. We not that type. It's not that type of bunch. Yeah, we never gonna do that. So that's one thing we don't worry about.
Where do you start then? I mean, if you say start from here, going forward, what's the first priority to get this turned around?
Make the little plays. Make the little plays and play assignment football. If we do that, we're gonna be all right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Joe.
Melvin, how do you assess going up against the Raiders ground game this week? Because it seemed like Josh Jacobs had a pretty good game last week at Cleveland.
Just get 11 hats to the ball. That's our motto. Get 11 hats to the ball. Let everything else take care of itself.
And then just sorry, I got in a little late. Just with the past 4 or 5 weeks with the second half, is there even more pressure among the defensive meeting room to get this corrected, or you guys have the same mentality?
Yeah, we got the same mentality, but we know we got to correct some things, so we're gonna get those things corrected. It ain't more pressure though. I wouldn't call it pressure. This what we supposed to do.
Okay, thanks.
Back to Fernando.
Melvin, can you talk about the Raiders' offensive line? They spent a lot of money on that offensive line. They're big, they're strong. Can you just talk a little bit about what you remember about them facing them last season?
Solid offensive line.
Thank you.
Emmanuel.
Melvin, how do you assess the pressure the D-line is getting at the end of games, and what can I do to get the quarterback more?
We just got to rush together. That's the thing, man. We all look at each other. We're going to rush together, and we're going to get there. We're going to make it happen.
Cam.
Hey, Mel, what makes this such an intense rivalry? playing the Raiders in the Chargers? What makes it such an intense rivalry?
Oh, it's been like that before I was even born, probably before you was even born. It's just a rivalry that's here. And we just embrace it, man. We love it. We always trying to go out and strap it up.
So since it's been that way for such a long time, what did you feel when you joined the Chargers and kind of going up and facing these guys a couple times a year?
I ain't feel nothing. They're opponent. Shit, I'm going to win.
I appreciate that, Mel. Thank you.
Yeah.